Let's take a look at the damage. Well, that's a test. I call that a test. I mean, a very expensive test that I have to pay for. But I'm just really glad that it's not someone else's and it's mine. And that's what I get. Jeez. Oh, man. Dude, let's smash this whole thing too. Like, look. This thing gets smashed right out of the crazy. Bam! It's like a direct hit right here. Punched it right through. Went through the glass, through the screen, and then tried to punch this like right through. Hey, what's up guys? Me, it's Fire Dude. I didn't go anywhere. Welcome to the episode of Wayne-Tech, and that's what we're calling it now, I'm pretty sure. For this episode at least. We're sticking with Wayne-Tech. I like it, I dig it. We're gonna go over how to make like cool gadgets and stuff, where I kind of do different stuff like builds and how I made this, or any questions that you guys might have over some of the tech. You know, I kind of go over that in these episodes, which I'm gonna be putting up every Thursday. So that's my new commitment to you guys as a YouTuber. I'm gonna do it every Thursday, Wayne-Tech. If for some reason, you know, I'm behind on my bills like I am now, and I need to work, you know, to the point where I won't be able to film a video, which I'm gonna try my absolute best to do it. I will let you know on my Twitter, and I will say, I'll let you know when it's gonna be, you know. If I can't do it Thursday, it'll be Friday. If I can't get it on Friday, I will not sleep until it's done on like Saturday, okay? Really the Bat family, things that the Bat family would be using, that's what we're gonna try to tackle on creating, like at a real legit budget, because between me and you, I'm not a billionaire. So, it's gonna be definitely awesomely budgeted. But yeah, all right, so now that's all out of the way. Now, like I was saying, I'm gonna go over this stuff from Arrow, the show. Now, I don't have the budget like I was just getting at, and so I can't redo a build video to show you exactly how I made everything, but what I can do is just kind of go over the things that I have and like show you the arrows and kind of just let you know, so you guys want to know, because I know a lot of people wanted to make it. So let me take you to my disgusting lab, which I'm working on making it look better. It's gonna be cool, hopefully soon. But right now it's a mess. It's trash. Just bear with me on that. Let's take a look. I know you guys want to see it anyway, so let's go. Let's grab this camera. Let's get some light in this bad boy. Move this out of the way, and then you guys can see. Is it? Yeah. Oh God. Oh jeez. Oh man. What the heck? This is a terrible mess. This is horrible. Kingdom Hearts key. Oh, jeez. That's pretty bad. Alright, well, this is it. What the heck is this? I don't know what the heck that is. Let's just not worry about it right now, I guess, huh? The arrows. Let's find the arrows. Let's, pretty sure they're right here. Let's kill them. Okay. Alright. Now that we're all situated. Cool. Make sure that everything's all good. Cool. Alright, bet. Alright, so, guys, basically the arrows are really easy to make. They're not hard. They're not complicated at all. Hero Science, the first one, I made everything in there. There was nothing that I, didn't make. Now, the impact arrow is really simple, and basically it's just PVC, painted PVC, with, cotton swab, basically, like not cotton swab, but, a legit amount of cotton to kind of bludgeon, I don't know what it's called. You know, reduce the damage that it would take when you get hit, remember? That was easy. It was just PVC. I just put PVC on the end of a bow. See? I filled, you can't really see it, but I'll just explain it. I filled this whole thing up with the cotton material, and then I stuck the arrow in, and I kept it balanced, and what I did was I put a bunch of super glue to keep it, you know, more or less balanced inside the center. Otherwise it was leaning and stuff. I put super glue in there and it held it in place. And on top of it, I realized that with the cotton being in there, it could actually legit be a little softer. So I pulled more of the cotton out, and I put stuff cotton here. Then I wrapped something cool around it just to give it a cool look. You can decorate anything you want, but the sake of making an arrow that's gonna just, you know, punch you instead of stab you, that's what I did. Just cut a piece of PVC pipe, schedule 40, I'm pretty sure, put it on the end of an arrow. You know how to make the fletching? Boom. Next. Okay, the next thing I made, which I showed you guys how I made it in that one too, was the Incendiary Arrow. And you can light stuff on fire. You can see it's got some scorch marks on there. I don't know if I can just, maybe this would be important to see the scorches. I did regular fletching, like typical. And just fix that. So with this one is a little more science heavy, which is really cool and fun to work with because science is awesome. All I did was just put steel wool. I just put a bunch of steel wool. I'll grab some right now. I'm going to edit it so you don't have to wait. Man, the magic. I can just teleport anywhere I want. It's awesome. Anyways, okay, so I got it. Steel wool, bam. This is like 000, whatever grade or whatever you call it. 00 grade steel wool. Now, I learned this from, it was Nighthawk and Light. He showed me this, and that's probably one of the coolest things that I've learned from YouTube about making stuff is the steel wool. Steel wool is awesome. A lot of people kind of take it for granted. They understand it's just like something you could play around and make cool pictures with, or you know, essentially you could make it look little fireworks things, and that's cool. But you know, to a video game superhero mind where they like want to create a bunch of stuff, this steel wool has so much potential. It has. You guys are gonna see this steel wool a lot because I have tons of ideas with it, and it's awesome. So all I did was take that awesome steel wool, put it at the end of this, put a barbecue lighter end just to kind of give it a barbecue lighter look to it. Boom. Like I said in the video, put some nitrogen, like ping pong balls, which is like 99% nitrogen, which like ignites very much so. If you ever ignite a ping pong ball, it like it does a nice fire. It's really strong, and bam. I definitely have different ways that I can make this better. For instance, if I had put like along the lines of like cardboard or more burning material here, it would definitely be more effective at burning. But it definitely caught fire, and it just took a little longer than I wanted it to cook the barbecue. It took a second. It took like 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds for the thing to really be on fire, and then for it to like be completely engulfed in flames, it took about like 20 seconds. I want that thing to be in flames instantly, and what I would do to fix that I would add cardboard. I haven't tried it. You guys don't try it because let's get over that right now. These things are just stuff that I made. I'm just showing you what I made, not showing you how to make it. I'm just telling you what it is that is made. Anyone can make any of this stuff, so it's not like you couldn't figure it out by yourself. Everyone's smart enough to figure this thing out, but anything out. So, you know, but I'm not taking any responsibility because I'm not teaching you how to make it. No responsibility. I'm going to say that over and over because Herotech is dangerous for me in the sake of that someone could be dumb and hurt other people. But this is nothing to do with you guys to make any of these things. These are just things that I have that I'm working on to advance to super tech stuff. This is all like prototype stuff, things that are just going to go in the garbage. These isn't things that you use to be a superhero, okay? This is cardboard and 10-cent steel wool with a barbecue lighter at the end of a dowel rod with duct tape fletching. This isn't, see what I'm saying? This isn't weapons that you take out with you and get Julian in trouble with, okay? No, none of that, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the things I had, right? Let's think about it. The Smokescreen Arrow. All right, that's a big one. Smokescreen Arrow is just really awesome. That one is just kind of, you gotta figure that one on your own, and not in a negative way, and not like I'm trying not to hold your hand on that one because the potential that you can get from learning how to create that is awesomely immense. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to take away from you the ability to learn by figuring out how to create something as awesome. That was probably my coolest thing that I made for the Arrow episode, was the Smokescreen Arrow, because it was really not that complicated, and to get to that point of learning how to create something like that would really make you a better inventor and a better guardian if you join the team. It makes you a better hero. So I'm not going to deny you that that lesson, that experience. So the next thing is we got knocked those all out of the way. The bow for the video, which cost me it cost me more to make it look cool than it actually cost me to make the bow. I don't have another D-volt battery. The last one I have I'm using for the mic. So but just pretend I have one. So basically what I did was I took the D-volt battery and I put it like facing this way, the two ends right here pointing up. I just pretty much used electrical tape, because electrical tape is amazing because it's super cheap. Once it gets like, you know, warm and everything kind of starts melting in, it becomes really strong. It's really reliable, really cheap, so you can use a lot of it. I love electrical tape. One of my top favorite things for inventing stuff. So I had that pretty much cool crisscross pattern just to get it locked in there, and then I had the 9-volt part was before facing here, 2 parts here, and then you draw it back, and then when you got the like blast my wall. When you touch it with the 9-volt battery, it instantly lights the steel wool, and then boom. So real quick, it's really a lighting method. If you use pretty much steel wool for your gadget arrows, as long as you have a bow with the 9-volt battery at the end of it, you can light it all the time. Like, you don't have to actually like sit there and light like a fuse. You don't have to be like, pull this back and somehow find a way to like light it, you know what I mean? All you do is just pull it back, aim, and it's already lit, and you let it go. And to light something without having to do extra work or using another hand is imperative. So take one step and it lights itself. So that's a really great idea, and it's awesome. On top of it, just to add what I had on there, it just looked cool because I think you can see his video in one of the hero signs. You can see actually what the bow looks like. But I had on the 9-volt battery, just fit perfectly on one of those little like keychain lights, and it's just a light, dude. So I mean, like, you could pull it back, you push the light, and it's like, you know, a pretty strong light, just blast, like not blast, but like, you know, it's just toward your direction. So like, if you were shooting in the dark and someone saw you and, you know, you're aiming at them, you put the light on them. Not only do you have a clear vision of where they are because you have a light on them, but like, you know, it's harder for them to see or dodge the arrow because there's a light in their face. By itself, they could light all my gadget arrows. On top of it, I had a light, you know, for that I could use for extra side uses. So it was like a gadget bow. It was like a pretty beast bow. It looked cool. I'll make another one so you guys can see what it looks like done. Ooh, last thing, glass shattering round. Don't have any more of those. Don't have the glass shattering rounds anymore. Shatter shot, my friend said to call it. He called it shatter shot. Really smart. The shatter shot is basically, this is just some things that I should show you. This is an example. These are what I use. But I just put it in there, super glued it, had this one bit right here, and then I screwed on it's not a flathead like this one. It's not a flathead. It's like a round. The arrow themselves, this part is stuck, but the bulb, you can unscrew it and put other ones. So you can make you can customize them, make whatever you want on the end of them. Someone had said in the comment, which I wanted to pretty much bring up. Let me turn on this light real quick. The shatter shot. Wouldn't you just use a typical arrow just to break it, just straight up, just arrow powers, break it? Now the thing is with that is that, you know, you could potentially break it, but you would, you know, depending on what it was, you would stab it. You know, when you have such a small point, like, it has a chance of like sliding and like ricocheting depending on how the glass is. Now that glass that I was using was like flat, so more or less the regular arrow would, you know, do a good job at breaking it, but it would break it into one point and it would like kind of be more defined. I wanted it to shatter, like I wanted it to explode. And if you're using it on something that's not a flat glass, if you're using it has like a curve to it, you know, you run the risk of it sliding and like it just completely not doing any damage whatsoever, but just like sliding off. And that's not good because the arrow could go anywhere and it's just sketchy. So like I'm throwing a rock opposed to, you know, throwing a knife. If you throw a knife at a glass, you know, potentially it could go and stick. If you throw a shatter shot, it's gonna go, it's not gonna go through, but like break. So that's, someone asked me that, and that's my answer to that. So I just want to let you guys know, thank you, and I really appreciate it, and really appreciate your support, because you guys have supported my dream. I really appreciate that. So, cool. All right, well, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Have any questions for me? Again, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos, just be frequently kind of announcement stuff to kind of let you guys know what's going down and how I can get your feedback, and like pretty much, cause I'm going to want to know your opinions and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the next Wayne Tech, because I can do that, you know. For Hero Science, I'm keeping all the secret. The next Hero Science, no one knows what it is, and if anyone guesses it, I'm going to like their comment. So next Wayne Tech episode, I'm going to do a little bit of Nightwing. I'm going to do Nightwing. That'll be next Thursday. I got a couple cool Nightwing weapons to show you guys, stuff that I just made that you can make easily by yourselves. They're really cool, and you're gonna like it. This is probably one of my best weapons that I've made. As easy as it was to make, it's probably one of my best weapons. So now, if you guys are true fans, I recommend you definitely check out this video right here, because it's an announcement video kind of going over everything about the Guardian. So if you want to be a Guardian, it's gonna be here. If it's not up yet, it will be out soon. So cool. Take it easy, guys. Hope you learned from this episode. Legit this time. Let's surprise us be with you.